Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, welcome. So this is going to be a pick pile style reading. And we're going to take a look at what your person is thinking and feeling in regards to you and this connection at this time. If you're drawn to more than one pile, that's fine as well. Pile 1 is the labradorite. Pile 2 is the rose quartz heart. And pile 3 is the rose quartz. So make your selections and we will dive in. Timestamps linked below. All right. Pile 1, welcome to your reading. I apologize for my not so attractive hands right now. Me and my son were just in the basement boxing. So if my hands look a little red on camera, you know why. So let's dive in. Pile 1, what is your person thinking and feeling about you at this time? We're going to look at a few different decks, but let's start with the first card that you were intuitively drawn to. Beginnings. Try again, new direction, starting over. So what is your person thinking and feeling right now? Well, they want a new beginning with you. They want to start over. It's this desire to start a fresh, clear page. This person feels like they want to hit the delete button, right? It's like somebody who doesn't want to have their past mistakes, their past actions that they're not so proud of. They don't want to have those things attached to their name, attached to their energy. Because this person feels like those past things, those past errors and mistakes towards you, that you are perceiving them from a clouded lens when it comes to their intentions towards you. So it's somebody who wants to clear the air, it's like taking the dry erase board and erasing. I just keep seeing this dry erase board. And the person here, your person, just wants to take the eraser and erase and start fresh, start clear. Something coming through strongly about this person really feeling embarrassed. That's what's really coming through. Feeling embarrassed due to their past actions. So we're going to dive deeper here. Let's keep going. We have this one here wanted to come out. Shocking, turmoil, trouble, unexpected. I don't think you see this person coming. I don't feel like you've been hearing from this person. I feel like you are, feeling like this person started over with someone else. Honestly. They haven't been present. They haven't been around you much lately. I don't think you've been receiving messages and communication and things like that. So for you to have this energy come towards you to rekindle or to start fresh, this would be a surprise to you because you just you feel like it's over. Some of you feel like it's over. Loyalty, trusting, reliability, believing. Oh my gosh, this is so clear. Your person, again, this is coming through so strongly. They feel like you have lost trust in them. You no longer trust them. You do not find them to be a reliable energy. Again, due to their past actions, their past errors and mistakes. It's no surprise to them because they're reflecting back. And honestly, some of them would be shocked and surprised if you would be open to a new beginning with them. Let's keep going. Stress. This has this person stressed. Look at this. Turmoil, tension, turbulence, trouble. Look at all these T's coming through with trust and try again. So many letter T's here coming up. They are super stressed about this. Not only that, but I'm picking up on money issues for this person, a lot of financial burdens right now. Maybe, now this is for some of you, but maybe this person, you know what I'm feeling? I'm feeling like this person that I'm picking up on, they kind of did certain things to you or said certain things to you to kind of push you away. And the reason they were doing it is because they didn't want you to have a front row seat of the turbulence that they were experiencing, the financial burdens and the financial issues. Again, something came through earlier, remember, about embarrassment. Now I see it even more here. There's not just embarrassment from their past behaviors. There's embarrassment around their financial situation right now. So some of the things they've done and said to you that were distasteful or just hurtful and pushed you kind of away, it was kind of like their protection mechanism. Like, yes, I know this isn't nice, or this is possibly going to hurt my person, and I don't want to hurt my person. However, I also don't want my person's view on me to be tarnished. I don't want their perspective to change because my financial situation is so crappy. Like, maybe my person will think, oh, this person's, irresponsible or unsuccessful. And that was worrisome to your person. So they kind of pushed you away again because they didn't want you to have that front row seat. Nope, that didn't want to come out. Let's see here. Spring, look at this. Beginnings. This is my new beginnings card in this deck. Spring. We talk about new beginnings. Look at all this green. We got so much green energy here. This person's heart chakra is being blasted open right now. This is somebody, all this green. This is somebody, like I said, that's dealing with money issues. And not just that, the heart chakra's, opening up, blasting open. They want to express love. They want this new, fresh start with you. That is so clear. It also can be talking about springtime for the two of you. What do we got here? We have communication, and stuck to it was player. Let's think about this here. Stuck together. I think that their past communication came off in a way that you perceive them as possibly having other relationships, other romantic relationships. You almost felt like the way they were communicating to you, or the things that they were saying to you, that they were just playing the field, a player energy. It came off that way. And that's the thing. For some of these people, that wasn't the case at all. You almost were like at home thinking, oh, that person is just a player. They were just using me. They just are stringing me along. I'm only good enough when they want me. And sometimes that's not, sometimes a month goes by till I hear from this person. So they're just a player. They're just using me and stringing me along. This is telling us that this person is fully aware of how it looked. And it's something I'm hearing they want to straighten this out. They want to clear things up. And not just that, some of you do have a person who used to be this type of energy, right? But look, this is somebody who is releasing that outdated version of themselves. They no longer want to play the field if this person was that type of person. They no longer find fulfillment. They no longer enjoy it. It's not about thrill seeking anymore. This person is starting to think long term and commitment. Look at this twice, guys. Can you believe that? Loyalty came up twice. That's amazing. Look at this. Really confirming this person knows that they have broken the trust. They have broken your trust. You really, your perspective on them could have really changed over the past, I don't know, couple of months or weeks. And things could have really took a shift for you. And you were like, you know what, I'm not going to be around this. Obviously, my person's not interested in me. And I think you're going to see communication coming in that this person really is wanting to work on rebuilding your trust, regaining your trust, being reliable. This person wants to be so much for you. And that's why this financial situation that popped up, that's why this person didn't want you to see that up front and close, because this person, I'm feeling like this person wants to be your King of Pentacles. They want to be your Emperor, your King of Pentacles. They want to give to you everything you need, you desire, you want. It's like somebody who wants to provide for you. And they didn't feel that they could give that to you at the time. So maybe for some of you, this person is in a better financial situation now. They're kind of, they said goodbye to karmic situations or this past way of being. And now they're ready to work on this, connection with you, regain your trust and loyalty. I would not be surprised here if we saw the King of Pentacles come out. I think Pentacles are going to come out. We got the King of Cups. Oh, that's amazing. This person, oh man. This person really, again, wants to show you loyalty. This is a very loyal, look at it right there on the card. It even says it. Reliability right here. This is so important to them. This is your person's true feelings and true desires. I want to be reliable. I want to provide for my person, and I want to do so with passion and emotion, and I want to be faithful. Because you look at the player card, and what's quite the opposite of the player card? A faithful energy. So really showing us the growth here in your person. That's amazing confirmations. What else? This person's growing up, I just heard, because you can't get to the king. Oh my gosh, look at the sun card coming up. Woo-hoo. But I was saying you can't get to that king without going through the work. You know what I mean? Making progress, learning lessons, having experience. This person has lived a certain chapter out, right? That chapter is now closing. It's over. It's no longer fulfilling. This is not what they want long term. Like I said, now they're thinking long term. They're thinking about their happiness with you. The true love that you share. You make this person so happy. That is this person's true thoughts and feelings right now, is they can't stop thinking about how much you make them happy and how much you make them want to settle down and get into a commitment. Justice. You know what? They feel like you, and I see it too with the two loyalty cards, they feel like you have been by their side through so much. You've always given this positive outlook, this positive energy to them. You've always been so kind, so nurturing, so just such a light to your person, right? And when we think about new beginnings and we think about springtime, we think about the light. We think about how the days get longer, the sun's out longer, right? It's brighter, it's more vibrant. You have really ignited this desire in your person to live a more fulfilling life. and they want to, they really want to, I keep hearing repay you. I know that's going to sound weird to some of you, but it's like, they feel like they owe you. Maybe you and this person have been in and out for a very long time. Maybe this has been years and years of this back and forth dynamic. And throughout the duration of that relationship, you still always held this higher vibration. You've always seen the good in this person. That makes me want to cry because I feel that energy. You've always seen the good in them, right? Through all their escapades, through whatever chapter they were in, whatever relationships, whatever dynamics they were in, family experiences, turmoils, whatever, you were a solid to this person. Even those times where you felt hurt and maybe you kept that hidden from this person, I really do. I feel like what's coming through here is this person would come to you and they might have disappointed you or hurt you, and they'd be like, are we still cool though? Are you still okay with me? Are we a good? And even though you were hurt and you wanted to say, no, we're not good, you hurt me, you still just forgave them. And as much as it hurt you, you just still were there for this person. And it's something coming through about this person doing a review, kind of looking back on this relationship and saying, wow, this person has been by my side and put up with my shit and was always a solid, always loving me, always pouring out their positivity. This is my ride or die. This is my person. This is the person I want to spend the rest of my life with. That's what I really feel is coming through. You balance this person out. It's like you perfectly complement one another. I feel like if you were in a commitment, look at this, Ace of Swords. This is awesome. We have the communication card here and Ace of Swords talking about this communication. This person, and I know it's one of those things where this person now wants to, start fresh. And some of you might be like, oh, now after all these years, or after they had their fun doing whatever they want or whatever, okay, now I'm good enough. So I know some of you are going to feel that way, but it's like this person obviously had to go through certain situations and relationships and chapters to really find themselves. And in finding themselves, in finding out their truth, their identity, who they really were, what they really wanted in life, you were the one thing that came to the forefront. You were the one thing that stood out as that solid. Let's see here. What didn't I pull from yet? Soul's Journey. Service. I feel good when I can help others. So exactly what we were saying, how you've always been there for them. You've supported them, even though I keep picking up on somebody here, being a third wheel, almost like this person. Now, this isn't for all of you, but some of these individuals were in other romantic relationships, and you all hung out together and you kind of had to put on a face yeah, it's cool. It's fine. I support you. I'm happy for you, right? When it was right in front of your face. And that was hard for you, but you did it because this was not just your love. This was your friend. This was somebody that you really, truly cared about. So you supported them, you were their ride or die, and you were right by their side through it all. Even at the times where it would get so hard for you to have that front row seat, right? And now this person wants to, look at the green again. They want to, their heart is opening to this connection. They're really in their feels about you. And like I said, remember I heard, I want to pay you back. And look, I feel good when I can help others. This person wants to be everything that you were for them and more. Grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Isn't that something? Like we talked about in the beginning, this person felt like they would be shocked. They would be surprised if you were open to trying again, trying this out because of all they've put you through. So it's somebody who's not expecting you to say yes. It's someone who feels like they're going to be met with a door. And they're already preparing to really spend the rest of their lives living in regret. And again, I'm overwhelmed with sadness right now because they're already feeling like the chances of my person, you watching the video, the chances of my person opening up the door and being good with trying a relationship, they feel like those chances are slim to none. So they're already preparing. It's kind of like they don't want to get their hopes up, but it's so hard because with you standing out, with you being represented with the Sun card here, this is somebody who can't imagine your loss, right? They to not have you after having you for so long through so much, like the thought of your absence is overwhelming. Trust. Are you kidding? Exactly. Another confirmation. This person wants to regain your trust. That's something that came through so strongly. We got the 2 loyalty cards. This person wants to show you that they are trustworthy because for a long period of time, they were not. They were not reliable. They were not trustworthy. They did not reflect in that light. Wow. All right, now let's close out with some love messages from your person, pile 1. What does pile 1's person want to say right now in this energy at this time? This isn't over between us. I'm coming back for you. Doesn't that fit absolutely perfectly with what we have channeled and revealed today? That's incredible. Because they just can't imagine, right? They can't imagine that grief, that loss. So you, like I said in the beginning, you felt like this was over. This was done and over with. You know, there was, you would be surprised, you know, if this person was wanting to reconnect or commit. I am working on myself so I can come back. Please wait for me. Look at these echoes here. I'm coming back for you so I'm working on myself so I can come back. I'm coming back for you. And last, I never expected to fall in love. Wow. Maybe you and this person were friends for a long period of time, right? Maybe they looked at you like a sister or a brother and you guys grew up together, or you were a family friend, something like that. Or you just were in this friend circle. Now, if that doesn't resonate, that's fine. Don't take that portion of the reading. But for some of you, it was like that. It was just a super close friendship. Sometimes you were that third wheel. Remember we talked about that? And it was hard. And they never expected to develop such. It's funny though, because even though they're saying, I never expected to fall in love, they're looking back and they're reflecting on this connection and they're saying, it was always pile one. It was always pile one. Who was always by my side? Who was always supporting me, loving me, ride or die? Wow. Pile one, I hope you've enjoyed this reading. If you'd like to book a personal reading, my email's linked below. Be sure to please hit the thumbs up, subscribe. I really appreciate that, and share if you're, if you got something out of this video. I really appreciate all your support. Sending you so much love, and I'll see you later, Pile One. Bye-bye. Hey Pile 2, welcome to your reading. We're going to take a look at your person's thoughts and feelings about you at this time. So you chose the Rose Quartz Heart. Let's see your card that you were intuitively drawn to. Apology. Forgiveness, return, sorry. Wow, so this person definitely feels like they owe you an apology. This is somebody who, at the current time, this is something weighing heavy on their mind. I feel like they're on the brink of communicating with you. It's somebody who feels like they want to open up communication and apologize and bring up everything that needs to be sorted out. But I feel like that is not going to be what they follow through with. They want to rehash it out. They want to explain certain things that happened or why they happened. They want to, but I feel like a lighter communication coming in. Almost like they're thinking all this and they're planning to do all this, but then they show up with a hey, right? Like something light, like hey, it's great weather today, right? And you're like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? Like big planning, but the follow through is coming through in a lighter way. Like I said, like small communication. Releasing, letting go, moving on, walking away. Wow. Your person feels like if they don't do this soon, they feel like the clock is ticking, that if they don't come forward with an explanation, with an apology of some sort, that you're just going to be done and moved on, like see you later type of energy. So I definitely feel like the word pressure cooker keeps coming up. Pressure cooker, like the pressure is on. Realizations, epiphanies, understandings, awakening. So maybe for a period of time, this person was like, oh, this isn't really affecting my person. This really isn't affecting Pile 2 that much. Pile 2's fine, right? And maybe you came off as fine. Maybe you came off as understanding and, that things weren't getting to you when they'd, disappoint you or hurt you or whatever. And now this person is realizing that they were upsetting you. Things were hurting you. Things were pushing you away. And not just that, I feel like some of you have expressed this to your person. You said, listen, you really hurt me. Or I can't put up with this. Some kind of communication I feel like came out of you, Pile 2. Even if it looked like different from your normal communication, I hear somebody was reading between the lines. So like maybe your typical communication with this person would be a full paragraph, right? And you'd always talk a lot and, whatever. And maybe as of recent, you're replying with like one word, like, yeah, okay, sounds good. You know what I mean? Like basic one-liners, like just one word. And your person's picking up on the energy. Your person is coming to the realization that, whoa, what I've been doing has not been received well. And if I don't do something about it, I'm going to lose my person. I don't want to lose my person. Epiphany moment, right? Conflict, clashing differences, incompatibility. This is something this person really knows, that in order for the two of you to move forward, whatever this apology is for, whatever this sorry is for, this conflict that happened between the two of you, whatever it was, they feel like this isn't like times before where maybe it was water under the bridge, or like I said, you would be okay. You would continue communicating and they'd be like, oh, pile two's fine. Something, like I said, is standing out to this person. This person feels like they pushed you to your limit. Maybe they did something very out of character. And this has caused a huge wedge between you and your person. This has caused you to really chin up and say, no more. That's it. I'm done. So some of you may have already said this to your person. I'm done. I'm walking away due to this conflict. So again, this person feels like they're in a pressure cooker, like, I have to figure this out. I have to do something. Head over heels. So for a while here, this person just thought you'd be there. This person just thought you know, I can do whatever. I can, have all this freedom and I don't need to explain myself. I'm not going to lie. This person does come off a little bit cocky, maybe a little arrogance in there somewhere. And so they were just like, I can do me and this person's going to be there, right? And maybe it's because you were head over heels for this person. You really loved them. You really wanted this relationship to work. You really wanted to further this communication, this connection. So your person kind of took advantage of your energy, took advantage of your grace, your forgiveness, your kindness, your empathy. And now they're seeing that your head is not in the clouds anymore. Your head is not buried in these sunflowers anymore. You're seeing straight. You are seeing clear. You're seeing through the BS. Any lies this person has been telling you, you can see through it all, right? They know that. They feel something about being watched. So it's almost like an energy where they feel that people are watching their every move. Maybe you have friends and family members that have, kept an eye on this person for you. Or maybe they feel like, and it doesn't have to be that. Maybe they just feel like you're waiting to see their next move. You're really paying attention because the next move is like the most crucial, important move this person's going to make in your eyes. Like this, you feel like is going to tell you everything. And they know that. So they're being extra, extra careful here. Countryside. Countryside. You or your person could live in the countryside, but usually this is my card. representing grounding in, getting out in nature, detaching, kind of getting away from all the hustle and bustle of life. So I'm not going to lie. We'll see what else comes through. Not going to make something up here. Yeah, look at this grasshopper spirit too. Look at all this outdoor energy here. Maybe you and your person spent a lot of time outdoors together. Maybe you and this person worked on a farm together. Maybe you met at, out in the country at a party or at a barn and or on a hiking trail, things like that. And this is where your person goes to regain a sense of calm, sense of peace. Maybe this is where you and your person really used to bond. It's like, I just heard something about our spot. So some of you have this, maybe an old country road that you would go down and you'd park and you'd watch the stars or you'd watch the horses here. But something about this person really taking time to meditate and contemplate on this next move. Look, this is somebody who is asking spirit, asking God, source, divine, past loved ones, whatever they believe in, whatever they talk to. They're asking for guidance. They're asking for assistance on this next move. Escape. Yeah, look at that. This is somebody who feels that pressure cooker and not going to lie, they kind of just want to run away and put their head in the ground. It's embarrassment, it's shame, it's guilt, but it's not just that. It's fear of this outcome. They're afraid of the outcome. They're afraid of more conflict. You know what I mean? Like they're afraid of messing things up more. Let's keep going here. Yeah, the moon. Whoa, look at this, the moon. Because they kept things from you, right? They kept things from you. They did things that really confused you, upset you, hurt you. There was a lot of things that this person hid from you. And they just assumed that you would still be there, that you would be okay with it, that it would continue to just be water under the bridge. They didn't know how much they were impacting you. They just had no idea how emotionally invested you were in this connection. They were kind of selfish. They were kind of greedy and took advantage of you. And not going to lie, this card's representing a lot. This is also talking about this person wanting to just go, like I said, and put their head under the ground, like bury their head in the ground. They just want to stay hidden because remember I said about something about eyes being on them. There's something coming through here that this person doesn't want to come to light. And honestly, they feel like thin ice. They either did something and lied to you about it, or they did something and didn't tell you about it, whatever. But they feel like you either know about it, you've come to this epiphany, this understanding, you've been awakened to this knowledge, and that's why you're walking away, or that you're about to be, or that they need to confess something here. If I can pick the card up. All right, we got the Two of Swords here. Avoidance energy. They know they have to have this conversation with you. And what did I say? They want to run and bury their head. They can't hide from the truth. It's going to come out. They might as well just chin up and hash this out with you and conversate. And if they want to get on better terms with you, then do so. Like, there's a lot of fear coming off this person. But for their first card to be front and center apology, they do really care about you. They do really care about how you feel. And I definitely feel love towards you. But look, we have the Page of Wands. This is that non-committal energy. This is an energy where this person just, they really thought, again, that they could do whatever. They maybe didn't really want to be in a commitment, but they still wanted you there. So they kind of strung you along, and it's just not going to fly anymore. And they know that. They know any Page of Wands type of communication. Remember, we said how you feel this hearty communication. There's a lot they want to say, but remember I said how I feel like they're going to come forward with very brief, one word communicate, like very little. Here it is, Page of Wands. If I could get this final card. Must be very, very specific. There it is. The Four of Pentacles. Wow. Fear. Again, fear. Fear. Okay, so this is making complete sense. The Four of Pentacles, this is somebody that's holding on tightly, right? They don't want to let go. It's usually representing their money. They want to hold tight onto their money. But in this reading, this is somebody who doesn't want to reveal something to you because they feel like as soon as this is revealed, as soon as this comes to light, you're going to be gone. There's something coming through about this person feeling like this is the point in your guys' story that either makes or breaks you. Makes complete sense too. We have the Two of Swords. They feel like whatever communication comes next, whatever moves come next, it's a make or break situation. And honestly, that's something they want to avoid right now because they don't want to have that risk of losing you. They're really hoping that you accept their apology. So much fear coming off this reading pile too. Your person's in so much fear. Look at this, denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Incredible. They can't continue to run. They can't continue to be in fear, and they know that. Do they want to keep running? Do they want to keep things hidden? Yes. But in all actuality, deep in their soul, deep in their heart, they don't want to keep running. They don't want to be in fear. They want things to be on better terms. They want things to be clearer and calmer between the two of you. Wow, that's amazing that came through. Doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. This is just so spot on. There's so much fear and doubt. There's so much fear and doubt. They just feel like there's no way this is going to work out in their favor. They're feeling doubtful that you're going to forgive them. They're feeling doubtful about the communication, everything. Fear and doubt. Envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. This person's not happy. I can tell you right now that this is an energy that is, some of them are dealing with depression. Some of them really hate, and I know hate is such a strong word. Trust me, I don't like to use it because my grandmother taught me at a very young age, and it was one of those things that stuck with me forever. You don't use that word unless you really, really mean it, because that is a strong word. And I'm going to use it right now. This person, it makes me want to cry, hates themselves for some of their mistakes. They hate what they've become. They hate what they've done to you. This person is really beating themselves up. So even if it comes off as they're in this avoidance energy and you feel like, oh, you're just avoiding me because you don't want to face the truth. You don't want to be criticized, judged. You don't want the spotlight on the truth, right? You don't want to be held responsible or accountable. That's not it. That's, yeah, there's fear of that. Yeah, I hear what you're saying, but this is someone who doesn't really like what they see when they look in the mirror. And I'm not talking physical. I'm talking this person is really unhappy with themselves. All right, closing messages. What would this person want to tell pile 2? I still love you and I can't stop thinking about you. Man, this reading makes me want to cry so bad. I remember how we used to laugh and talk for hours about everything. I miss you. This person really loves you and really misses you. They're thinking back to better times between the two of you. They really are. They want to go back to those days. It's like reminiscing energy, reflecting back energy, regretting past mistakes. They really regret getting to this point with you, getting to this page. Final message. There it is. Please forgive me. I know I messed up. Wow, guys. What a strong reading. What a powerful reading. Very, very insightful. I hope this has given you comfort, clarity, confirmation. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my email's linked below. Other than that, I'll see you next time, pile 2. Sending you so much love. Bye-bye. All right, pile 3, you chose the rose quartz. Let's see what your first card is that you were intuitively called to. Pile 3, your person's feelings, thoughts right now is they have something they want to tell you. They want to come clean about something. They want to get something off their chest. Let's keep going here. We got past life, deja vu, repeated patterns, karmic lessons, return, second chance, opportunity, making amends, possibilities, free-spirited, adventure, risks. So I feel like this was a person in running. I feel like this person felt like you both had very different lives, that it would be really hard for the two of you to blend families or make this work. Maybe there was a distance between the two of you and they felt like, how could me and pile 3 really make this work? But this is somebody who has been in deep contemplation and they're feeling like this is not going to go away. This love that they have for you, it's not going away. It's something that they feel like no matter what they do, it comes back to them. It's somebody who's starting to believe in soulmates or twin flames. So this person wants to make amends. They want a second chance. This is somebody who wants to communicate this with you. They're seeing that the two of you can make this work. If you both really, really want this, and if you both put the time and the energy towards it, they feel like this could really be a beautiful love. Let's keep going. Look at this. I don't even know how that happened. Look at what came out. Distancing. Again, some of you are at a distance. Some of you, your persons felt like there was too far of a distance. And this doesn't just have to represent distance as in maybe your person's in one country and you're in another. This is also talking about the differences as well. The differences, like I said. So if you had different religious backgrounds, if you had differences in age, whatever it was, whatever they viewed once as a block or a hurdle, they're now seeing that if we both really want this, I think we can make this work. Look, immobile. Confirmation that they felt like before that this was something that they felt like before it can't work. The distance between us, there's no way to move forward. It's a hurdle. It's a roadblock. But now they're starting to view things differently. We have the Patience card coming up. This is going to take a huge adjustment, I feel like, on their end. So maybe they feel like if the two of you were to come together and blend families or start a commitment, start a relationship, they feel like they're going to either have to move towards you or they're going to have to change something, or it's going to take an adjustment period. So they're hoping that you would be patient with this. But I feel like they are wanting to invest in this connection. Like they are wanting to, their perspective of this connection has changed. Where they once saw it as unattainable, now they're seeing it as very real and something that could really work. Because look, navigation, here they come. Now they're thinking about how they could make this work. This is a beautiful confirmation. The distancing, the navigation. Now they're making a plan. They're planning this out. They're saying, you know, if we do this, if we do that, you know, maybe if you guys have a difference in schedules and things like that, they're saying, well, what if we change our schedules so we're on the same weekends or weeks or whatever? You get what I'm saying, right? So that's amazing. Let's keep going here. The Eight of Cups. If I can straighten my cards out here. The Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is talking about somebody who's walking away from something that no longer fulfills them. So maybe this person had to go through certain karmic relationships. Because look, karmic lessons we have here on this one card. Karmic lessons. So your person maybe was involved in a karmic relationship. Maybe that was something blocking your connection, right? And now your person is walking away from that karmic. They're taking the steps. They're planning their return to you. They're planning this rekindling. Planning their return. That's amazing. Whoa. Almost dropped the whole deck. The Star. Oh my gosh. This person's holding on to hope. This person is believing in this. This is something that they feel like if it's meant to be, it'll be. And they feel like it's meant to be. They really do. Their perspective has shifted. And the thing is when we're talking about hope, I said it in a reading yesterday. Hope has an element of fear, of doubt, I mean. Hope, when we're telling the universe, I'm hoping for this, I'm hoping for that, you're telling the universe, I know that there's a chance I might not get it, right? So they are admitting this is something they feel like might not work. It might not happen. You might not be on board. You might not want to move or change your ways or work on this connection. So they're acknowledging that maybe it won't work, but I sure as hell am going to try. This is somebody who is giving the time and attention to this connection in a very real way. But you, this is a person who really feels inspired by you. You've really woken this person up. I feel like you've put this person on a spiritual awakening journey. You've really opened them up to destiny, meant to be. It's really beautiful. Two of Cups, come on. Soulmate connection. What did I just say? Oh, I couldn't love this more. They just feel like you and them could have such a beautiful life together, that you are a soulmate connection or a twin flame connection, that you are a divine match, you are meant to be, that you could have a very happy, fulfilling relationship together. That's awesome. Two of Cups. Wait, I know this card wanted to come out. The Nine of Cups. I knew it. Look at this. The Star card is about wishes. The Nine of Cups is about wishes, right? Wishes being granted. This is incredible and clear that this person truly feels that if you and them were to come together, it would be a wish come true for them. You are a wish fulfillment. You are a dream come true. So now, last but not least, what are these messages? What would this person want to say to pile 3 right now? I love you today, tomorrow, and always. I was just a fool for not admitting it earlier. Look at this. Because we talked about how earlier on in the connection, they felt like, oh, it's not going to work. And there's too many hurdles and roadblocks, too many differences. And now they're saying, wow, wasn't I a fool to not just tell my person back then, yeah, I love you. Yeah, let's work on this. But now they're saying it. I love you today, tomorrow, and always. I get scared for being honest with you. So there is that fear. Remember, there's an element of doubt. Like, what if I express to pile 3, I confess my feelings, I confess this desire to work on this connection now, to take the steps to really come into union. What if I open up and I'm vulnerable and pile 3 says no, or I'm over you, right? So there is a bit of fear coming off of your person. I don't want to let you go. I miss being with you. And that's just it. If you were to say no and I'm not interested or it's too late, this person just doesn't feel like they could let you go. They don't feel like this is somebody who feels like you would be the one that got away, that they'd always remember you or talk about you as the one that got away, which is the last thing they want because they love you so much. You are their 2 of Cups. You are a star. You're their wish fulfillment. Oh my gosh, I couldn't love these readings more. I hope you found messages that resonated, that helped bring clarity, confirmation, and comfort. If you'd like to book personal reading, my email is linked below. Please make sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't yet. Other than that, I'll see you all next time. Sending you so much love. Bye-bye.